travel day. Exciting! I'm going to be off in a few minutes. It's nearly 10:30 in the morning and just about to load the car up, etc. So I'll show you my cases in a sec. But hi, I'm Amy, for anybody who doesn't already know. I do Disney and travel vlogs. Check out the previous Disney holiday from February that we did. I'll link that down below. And this is a Norwegian Fjords Cruise on P&O Iona for 7 nights. We are going to Olden, Stavanger, Haugesund and Hellesylt, and then 2 sea days as well. Not in that order, realise I've got that completely wrong, but those stops. Come along for the fun. The previous Florida videos were me and my family, so myself, my husband Matt and our son Eli. This one is just me and a friend. You'll see my friend later when we get to the port, etc. This is going to be a little bit different, so I'll be doing some different things that I wouldn't normally get to do with a child in tow, fancy restaurants, etc. Come along, like, subscribe, and you'll get to see all our adventures. Did I stick to my 1 case promise? No. I found it really hard. When you're going somewhere where the temperature can be, 23 degrees, but then later on that day you could be in like 3 degrees. I found it really hard to pack for that. And I think looking by the Facebook group with all the other people who are going to be on the cruise, they've all struggled too. I'm hoping, of course, that the weather's just going to be lovely the whole time. I'm not going to have rain and I'm not going to need all of these extra layers. But I think if I didn't take them, we all know what would happen. I would need those extra layers. So I've got them. If I don't use them, fine. But I've basically got 2 cases. I've got a large case, cabin case, my rucksack, and a medium case. I'm not packing lightly. And the big one is literally 23.5 kilograms and the little one's about 21. I've not packed light. I just want to get on the ship now and not have to do all the driving to get there. But that's part of it, isn't it? You gotta do the thing. We already know it's going to be really busy in port. Apparently there's like a cruise convention on as well. Why they plan that for one of the busiest trips, a bank holiday weekend? Beyond me, I have no idea. But that's on, and also there's 5 ships sailing today from Southampton as well. It's going to be busy. Going to go and load the car up. There's Iona over in the distance, and then we're in the queue for the CPS car parking, and there's Ocean Terminal. It's very exciting. Oh, I can just see the other ships in the distance. We're at the cruise terminal now, and you can just see Iona behind us, the part of the Union Jack. We're just at the bit where you just drop the car off and you get your suitcases out. Super easy, you just drive in the lanes, unload it. They have trolleys as well, so you can use trolleys if you need to. Come round to this part where you then drop off your cases, and then the terminal's just there. Super easy, but the coaches all drop off over there, so if you're on a coach you get priority boarding as well. And then inside the terminal as well, it's not too busy in here, we're lucky. And then there's the bits where you board, and there's the bridge, I think it's called, and then you've got the security down the bottom, and then all the check-in desks. All the bumps.
We're probably going to walk past your room in a minute.
Yeah, we probably will actually. I'll be one of those. This is Laura, everyone, by the way. If you're you've got wheelie cases and you're going uphill, beware, there's lots of bumps. We're tired just from boarding the ship. We're not unfit, it's just not Disney steps, that's all. Oh look! I'm in 10, which is deck 10, 132. You just get, so your boarding card will just be in this little thing here. Scan, bed, got the sofa. It's quite a nice sofa. Don't think you're allowed out on the balcony just yet. And then you get your Horizon magazine when you first come in as well. And then in the bathroom, you've got a shower. And turn the light on. And a mirror and your towels. Oh gosh, very warm. It's really warm today. I say that, it's not actually, it's 18 degrees, but it's very sunny here in Southampton. So it feels a lot warmer. As you can see, it's glorious sunshine really. Lucky. Process was super easy. We didn't really get stuck in traffic on the way here as well. We've come from Gloucestershire, so a couple of hours, which I thought was pretty good going. You pull up into the terminal if you're using CPS car parking, and they take some photos of your car, etc. You leave your key, they put your key on a special thing, and so it can be driven away. You have plenty of time to unload your cases, etc. There are trolleys to put your cases on, and then you literally just walk across the road. To be honest, if you've only got a couple of cases, you wouldn't need a trolley. Just across the road, and then depending on what deck number you're on, depends on which pod you go to. So you just go to the pod for your deck. For me, that was pod number 1. And Laura was on pod number 3, she's on a different deck. You drop your cases off and they will magically appear outside at some point. I did see they were all loading them as I was coming to the room, so I shouldn't imagine it'll take too long to get here. I was meant to have a 2:15 boarding time, but they let me load at 2:45. They just were letting everybody through. They weren't holding anybody back. But I can imagine if you were on a 3 o'clock, or there was an hour, they might have said you need to wait a little bit. But it was absolutely fine. It didn't take it very much time at all. Now, we checked in super fast, less than 5 minutes. They did take the photo, even though I'd uploaded a photo, which was actually my passport photo. So they looked identical, because they were, but they did take another photograph. That's absolutely fine. It took 2 seconds, and I can probably imagine how I look. Sweaty and horrible. That's it. We were both in Muster Station A, which was the headliner's theatre. So we literally just walked along, come to our rooms. Rooms opened at 2 o'clock, and it's now 2:15, so we could come to our rooms, get our boarding cards, and then we're going to go and have some food in a minute. Super simple. I'm still hot though. The whole security, getting in the air, getting on an aeroplane, all that, getting onto your mode of transport, always stresses me out a little bit, so I already get quite hot and sweaty. That was super easy, and now we're on, and we're here. And as you can see, a nice big bed all to myself. It's going to be great fun. So this is the Sky Dome. We're just walking over to the Horizon restaurant to see what we can see. Oh wow, it's really warm out here, and people are using the pool. But apparently all of our entertainment has changed from the organised entertainment. Wow, it's all the shipping containers, isn't it? Oh, and there is a passenger down there. I'm guessing we can walk through that way.
You can smell food.
Can smell it. Follow your nose. Oh, and then you can get your towels for the swimming pool, and there's changing rooms and use towel section. So we've just walked all the way through the Horizons restaurant and just come out to the back of the ship. Water is in, the pool's closed though.
It's just in that bit.
Oh, this is the infinity pool, Laura. Oh, you can see down. It's very pretty. If you excuse the industrial bits that you can see in the distance over there. And there's the upper deck with a little baby infinity pool. Lucky it's so nice. It's just a bit windy, as you'd expect when you're 17 stories up. You come back inside. Just been around the Horizon buffet, real mix of foods. So I'm going to show you my plate. Don't judge me. So I've got garlic bread, mackerel, aubergine bake, chicken pie filling basically, and salads and rice, bit of everything. I think Laura, you've gone for similar, haven't you?
Yeah.
Got a real mix
of stuff.
Mix of things. Look outside, nice view. A tip though, if you come through the buffet, don't just stop at the first section, just walk all the way to back as if you're walking out of the restaurant, and keep going, and there's a whole other section that's a hell of a lot quieter, and then the seating area is quieter as well. You can even go and sit outside if you want to, if it's lovely and warm. It's a bit windy today, but it is warm, so right, I'm going to tuck in. I'm just going to go have a look in the retreat, which is the paid. The retreat is the paid area, so I've got a shower, hot tub. Wow, look at the sunbeds. They've got a bar around the corner. Of course they have everything open, don't they, now? Oh, so you've got bits where you can have a drink. It's nice. I think if you were on a really hot cruise, if you went to Spain or the Mediterranean or something, it would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Very swanky. Look at these beds. It's very sunny, and my sunglasses are in my case. We've just been having a wander around, but I'm going to do a full ship tour tomorrow anyway, so we're just getting our bearings now. I've just had some food. See the funnel behind? So this is inside the Sky Dome. I'm never going to remember if you can see there's a lot of seating around the top. This is the beach house menu. The drinks menu. You get water anyway. Starters. And then remains. So it's not a particularly big menu, is it? I'm just going past the Isle of Wight. Now we're not being blinded by the sun either. Island style wings. Oh, that chicken wings with the mac bites.
Yes.
Nice. I went for the crab tostadas, but I've got it without the chili guacamole. So, nice. I've got my steak. It's a bit sizzly. And prawns. I can like feel the heat coming off it.
Yeah, chicken
nice.
fajitas with some sides.
And steak. So we both went with the chocolate. There's a chocolate with caramel in the middle, isn't it? And then on a vanilla waffle. Yum. We had dinner and we've done a mad rush over to the Headlanders Theatre. We had like 5 minutes to spare. Had a great dinner at the beach house. We'll talk about that after the show though, because otherwise we're going to miss the show, but this is what the theatre looks like. All of the entertainment got free jig. We were supposed to have to take that show, Greatest Days I think it's called, but that's been cancelled, and then they've replaced it with a pink bliss, like a pink tribute type show. But then they've had to rejig all the days that the other shows were on as well. So we've got festival today. I can't remember what day that was meant to be on, but it wasn't meant to be today. But so we've got a festival. We'll let you know how it is after. And if we don't fall asleep after eating half a ton of food, we'll see. Been to the Headlanders Theatre. We watched the festival, which was really, really, really good. Very good music, very good dancing, etc. So if you get a chance to watch that, I would recommend. And we went to the beach club, and I would say a 4 out of 5. The food was good, but I think the selection of food, the menu was pretty small. Yeah, I had the crab tostadas and the steak hot stone. The steak was really, really good, and the prawns were really good. So I would recommend. It was good for a cruise ship food, comparable to a good restaurant on land, I'd say.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, it's all in all, it's been good. It's late now. Well, it's not that late actually. It's 10 o'clock.
We're tired.
We're knackered. We've done a lot of walking. We literally walked the whole ship earlier. So I think we're done for the day. So day 1 done. So it's very windy out here. There's another cruise ship. Just see over there. You can just see the sunset in the distance. I thought I'd just show you. I've unpacked. I'll show you where everything has gone. So on the hooks, I've just hung up like my poncho, my jacket, my rucksack. Those are the built-in hooks. In the bathroom, I've just put like all the toiletries on the shelves, and then all the toiletries in there as well. There's a big step, so you might not want to go rushing in there in the middle of the night. You'd probably fall over the step. Under the bed, I've got my case and stuff. In the wardrobes, I've got some stuff down there in my packing cubes. So in the safe, you'll see I've got like my iPad and my laptop. Now I had to like put it in on an angle and then stand it up. I can't lie down. The safe isn't big enough, and I've got the smallest of the MacBooks. So if you've got a bigger one, it's not going to fit in there. The shelves, which I've kept stuff in my packing cubes because then they're not just rattling around in there. Like hanging space. And then I've got all my shoes all stacked up down there. I think I might have bought too many shoes. And there's a mirror here. Now, if you want to see what you look like, your outfit of the day, you do it like this. This is my Uniqlo top with a little hidden Mickeys on them. Very cute. Very old though, I don't think you'll be able to find this anywhere. I bought my own hooks. So I've got these little magnetic hooks. Just from Amazon. Oh, they're quite loud, yeah, when they hit the wall. But I've like hung up all my bags, so it's quite good to hang up hats, bags, and I've got a little bag here as well that's got bits and odds and sods in it. It's got like hats and gloves. The sofa, and then the space around here. So I've just used this for my games and tech stuff, because otherwise it'll all be over there and it'll be a right mess. And then in here, it's just my snacks. I've got like a little lunchbox thing so I can take snacks in my rucksack. I've got my tea. Oh, I have to have my T2 French Earl Grey. If you know, you know. This is like the best tea ever. These are tea bags. Yeah, and then I got stuff, peach iced tea. And my binoculars, they came in handy earlier when we were trying to figure out some stuff in port. So super useful. And the curtains like double lap over each other. I've actually just fixed the curtains because although they double lapped over each other, in the corner it all come apart, so I'd be having light coming in the morning. So I fixed those. You're welcome, P&O. This is quite a cool little table because it does pull out, so you could move it over to like the bed and things like that if you wanted to, or you could like work, put your laptop on it and then work on there rather than working up here if you needed to work, obviously. This is it. End of day one. Like I said this morning, or lunchtime, travel here was perfectly fine. Getting in onto the ship, all super easy, etc. Everything today has been super easy. It's just one note. I'm a very cold person. I feel the cold constantly. And today, admittedly, it has been like 20 degrees today, so it's been quite warm. But the ship is boiling, absolutely boiling. So I bought loads of summer dresses because people were saying how warm it was going to be in the forts. I think I'm going to be wearing them on the ship as well. Just bear that in mind. It's very, very warm. I'm going to turn my aircon down in here, but I don't know how well that's going to work during the night. It's been a great day, and Laura just rang me to say there's a Disney quiz tomorrow. So we're definitely going to do the Disney quiz between me and Laura. Laura's a very big Disney fanatic like me. Fingers crossed, we should do quite well, but no, not luck. It'll all be, or no, my luck. It'll all be about the films, and that's a bit sketchy in my knowledge. I'm all about the parks and the Disney history as opposed to the Disney films. We'll see. We got a sea day tomorrow, and we're just travelling up now up the east coast of England and then we'll head up into the North Sea tomorrow. Great day. Remember to like, subscribe for the next video, and next video will be a sea day. Night night from me.